5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And okay.
How about
Hi, Alan.
now?
Good to see you.
There you go.
Just for that, I'll give you a bush.
Thanks for that. There you go. Now you can hear us.
So, anyways, yeah, you were part of my rant to my mom of like, I have a great life, but then I look over at Chris and I'm just like, that motherfucker.
I pretty much say that about all of you.
Yeah.
When it comes to like fantasy, like when you just automatically win and you do nothing, or when you guys do your bets, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I thought about this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, will this?
Do you
hit?
like that trade, by the way, that I put through
Yeah.
the three-way trade?
I was a little confused, but yes, it was a very good trade.
Yeah. No, so here's the basis of that trade, and then we'll get into it. Is yes, I put in the universe. I was just like, hey, it's like I have this plethora of wide receivers. I really need another running back because I only have Josh Jacobs and Derrick Henry, and I also know that the Vidal guy from I'm sure Alan is.
Alan's saying
Yeah,
horseshit
that
trade
is-
commies.
He's the troll in the league. It's fine. Yeah, by the way, Alan, we need to talk Saquon in the Manhattan League. By the way.
Oh.
So, anyways, Brett like sends me this trade offer. I'm like, oh, good. Like this is probably a 2-for-1 for like, J.K. Dobbins or like something like that. Like one of his big. And no, he was offering me Bijan, and I got real excited. I was like, Bijan Robinson, like let's go.
Yeah, for who?
And then I looked, he was trying to take Derrick Henry away from me. I'm like, okay, buddy, I'm trying to build my running back numbers, not like get a slight upgrade. Like, yes, like give me Bijan over Derrick Henry. But he then was trying to also get JSN, who's the number one wide receiver from me. I'm like, first of all, not even a fair fight, like within that trade.
Happening.
And so we were kind of going back and forth.
I'm not even the commissioner, and I might have had something to say. About
Well, and he was giving me Lad McConkey as well. Basically, in his mind, it was you're getting the better running back, I'm getting the better wide receiver. This helps both. But when you break it down, like Henry and Bijan would be like, these aren't the rankings, but like 1 and 5. And then JSN and Lad McConkey are like 1 and 35. It's like it wasn't a fair trade.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things where, yes, I kind of sent him something back, and then it kind of like the thing of like, you're 7 and 1, you're getting all the best players, and I'm getting nothing. Like that's what was really funny about it. So I told him, I said, well, what do you want? And he said, I will give you anything you want if you can give me Henry and JSN. and I looked at his roster. I was trying like a 5-2. I was trying a 6-2. Like I could not even it out in a way that made sense.
Right.
And then TJ was also like, hey, like I'll give you Kyron Williams and DK Metcalf for JSN, which that is a fair trade just by itself. But I don't believe in DK Metcalf.
Right.
Like if he had any other wide receiver I believed in, I'd probably do that trade in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But I did not believe in Metcalf. I don't believe in Pittman. I don't believe in Sutton. I don't believe in Chris Godwin. Like if it was like a Mecca and Kyron for JSN, like by all means, yes, let's do that. Let's go. So then
You're not getting.
right. So then I essentially was like, hold on. TJ wants this. Brett wants this. You know, I don't want TJ's receivers. I want Brett's running backs, but Brett wants my receivers. And, you know, like,
Yeah.
and so I was like, I bet I could facilitate a 3-way. And sure enough, like I sent it to him and TJ's like, oh yeah, let's make it happen. And Brett's like, I need to think about this because I know Brett still wanted JSN really bad, but what he was getting in return was like technically the equivalent of JSN, like, and then some, and it's giving him the depth which he doesn't have because his entire roster is injury laden. But
Right.
I was like kind of proud of that trade because
It's a good trade.
I was like, man, everybody got better and everybody got the pieces that they needed because, yes, fully admittedly, Allen, yeah, I always get the better end of the deal, in which case I get the better player in the deal. Now, granted, Allen and I have made a trade earlier this year. Pretty sure everyone he gave me is on IR and out for the year. And the one person I gave him, I think, was still going. But then I had another trade in that league where I got rid of Devon Achane after he had a big week 1 because I was like, well, the Dolphins are going to be terrible. Guess what? I was dead on about the Dolphins being terrible, but Achane is not terrible. And so that trade looks really bad in retrospect.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, I lose trades all the time, but when all is said and done, the reason people cry collusion all the time is because
It ends up working out.
Mark got the Bijan and the other guy got the scraps.
From
And
his best friend and brother.
Right. Exactly.
Golly. I'm on that Allen
I was
train
proud of
here.
that trade. That trade was dead even across the board. So
And I will say, once the waiver wires went through today, when I looked at the matchup after I put everybody on their starting roster, my points are like 113.
are they hot?
And,
Bloody Mary.
and Allen's are like 104. Granted, he hasn't set his roster yet, but still.
Yeah, there you
In
go.
my head, I'm like, woohoo!
So, yeah, no, fantasy's fun, and that's why in our league we will never take money. If we eventually want to have some sort of traveling trophy or belt or something like that, all Jake has to do is win, and then I'll buy one. That's why I said that will be the gift. The day Jake wins the league, I will buy a championship, whatever, ring, belt, trophy for us to now have it as a traveling trophy. I'm sorry to tell you guys, we're never getting one.
I was going to say, let's face it, I will probably win before
You
Jake.
will. Actually, tell you what, I'll bet that if you or Jake wins, I'll buy it.
Okay.
Because as a girl, you deserve to hold it first.
Thank you.
It should be a ring.
I don't care what it is.
I don't know. Alan's championship belt from the camp days is pretty fucking sick.
Who has that?
I think it got lost in the ether. Alan still might have it for all I know.
Alan got it back.
Maybe.
Hey, give me that belt.
So
So today on the podcast,
you do have it, Alan? The belt? I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. Is that you have it?
NFL midseason review.
Yep. Alan, you got a topic suggestion?
Yeah.
Oh, he does still have that belt. Send if you have it around. I don't know if it's in a box or anything, but if you have it around, you should send Sipe a picture of the belt. Although I do also have, now that I think about it, I think I have a video of Alan in the belt and me slapping the shit out of him. Let me find it. Hold on. I have to have it somewhere. Oh, I don't know if I can see the belt. It's me slapping Alan. Yeah. You can't see it really good, but he's wearing it. Yeah, there it is.
Nice.
Dude, look at that belt.
Is that at Caleb's?
No, that's on my parents' garage.
Oh, nice.
Look at that belt, Hannah.
Oh, that's lovely. Yes.
Little fantasy championship.
Yeah.
Like sling one of those over your shoulder like you're John Cena.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Mitch introduced me to
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary pickles.
I can't think that there's anything wrong with that.
It's pretty good. I didn't put vodka in
I'll
it.
try it after the show.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're
probably
pretty
not
good.
during show, but yeah.
Let's see. Ryan finds that video randomly and just shakes her head. while watching it. Imagine she rethinks her choice.
It's okay,
Yeah.
buddy.
I'm sure she does.
We could just give updates from the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Alan, if you have any suggestions on topic, you let us know.
The porch projects finally started making some way on the old plumbing in the house. Yeah.
I mean, our insurance claim on our house is filed, but that won't be an update until springtime.
For what?
The big hailstorm from
From last year?
May 19th of 24.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
My roof's been done since July of last year.
Well, we only just now turned in the claim because they were supposed to come give us an estimate, and then somehow through the ether they lost our appointment, and so we had just been waiting, and finally we called and they were like, "Oh crap, yeah, we'll be over today." So they gave us the estimate, we turned it in, and yeah, so I have like $30,000 sitting in my account right now,
Jesus.
just because the insurance was like, here's the
check.
start,
Yep.
and then like when you get more stuff done, we'll release the other like 18,000.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
That is quite the bid. Mine was
No
like that.
kidding.
we're pretty much getting like our whole house redone.
Yeah.
So,
I
it'll be
Gutters too.
Mhm.
Yep.
Dude, the gutters we need real bad because of where they currently let out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
everything's just going under the foundation right now.
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna fix that problem.
Yeah. Mine was for the roof, the gutters, and the garage shed in the backyard that I don't know what houses. Could be dead bodies for all I know. Anyway, it's got a new roof. So
Hell yeah.
So yep, garage is getting redone. Oh yeah, it's all good.
I had Brothers Weekend last weekend, on top of 1,000 other things.
Actually,
we could recap our Halloween party.
well, that.
Yes.
But did you ever even tell us about the Texas game?
Probably not. There's not much to recap, to be honest.
There's really not.
Well,
Other than
but didn't you
almost
also
hit-
go golfing?
Almost, other than almost hitting my first hole in one
Okay,
ever.
That's what I mean. Like, brief recap of that trip.
Okay.
Brief recap of the party.
And then be done. 2 topics.
Yeah, I mean, you said keep it short.
Yeah.
Keep it short.
I like it. I like it.
And the NFL, it's mainly just going back through our predictions and where we were right, where we were wrong,
Oh,
and
God.
where we think
I
things
don't
are going to
remember.
go. Well, no, but just like we'll just go through like division by division, and like
I'm pretty sure I was really high on the Dolphins.
you were really high on the Dolphins. I
I'm
remember.
pretty sure you were.
I'm still pretty spot on with the Chiefs, though. I said 12-5. That's the only one I
did I.
remember.
I don't remember what I said, but I do know, like, they're still doing what they're supposed to.
Yep.
Like, I'm not the sky is falling.
Yeah. No, we're good. All right. Well, let's get started. Let me pull up this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, pardon me. All right. Coming to you live from the front porch. Welcome to In the Middle podcast about living life in the Midwest. So pour a glass, sit on your ass, and join the conversation as we talk all things sports, hobbies, and life's greatest conundrums. Mark,
Sight.
what's up, dude?
I was flashing 6'7" to the camera. So, yeah.
6'7". That
I did actually think about that, and I'm pretty sure we did this topic in its own little way, but like dumb stuff that we said as kids.
Oh yeah.
That like we thought was good, but then I also realized what that would just turn into is movie quotes.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I also liked the TikTok your brother sent about that.
Yes,
Today.
that was hilarious.
yeah,
That's a really good way though to kill whatever stupid crap that the kids are doing. Is just when the adults just take it over.
and what do you think I've done at CYO, and I'm still doing it. The problem is there is a brief period of time where
Like you were
kids
cool.
think it's kids think it's hilarious when the adults do it.
Yep.
But my goal is to overdo it to then
Yes.
kill it.
Yeah.
So like it's one thing if I accidentally, if I'm like counting or whatever, I'm just like, all right, 6, 7. They're like, oh, 6, 7. like that they think is hilarious.
Yeah.
But the second, like, they're just like, oh yeah, there was like 10 or 12 of us there, and I was like, don't you mean like 6 or 7? They're just like, bro, bruh,
You're trying too hard.
yeah. See, so I'm working on it. I'm trying to help America.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's much appreciated. You're doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, for real.
Thank
for
you.
real.
So, yeah, how have you guys been?
Been good, man. It's been a couple of weeks since our last recording. So,
Also, for
kinda
those of
getting
you
back into
not
it.
watching currently and you're listening, we apologize.
yeah,
Because you're going to get like a month's worth of podcasts all at once.
all at once.
And everything's going to be outdated. That's sports related
Yep.
or life related.
Yep.
But hey,
Yep.
those random like topic 3 sort of stuff,
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
all great.
They'll
Yeah.
be great.
Good stuff.
Just skip ahead. Wait a minute. If that's gonna be bad advice. They already listened to it all, or not listened to it all when this comes out.
Guess that's true.
Oh crap.
Dang it. Well, we apologize.
Yeah. Sorry.
Be sure to tune in.
Yeah. Tune in next week when our podcast is out a month
To
from
be
now.
fair, we're running out of episodes in season 9 here.
We really are.
So-
Because I want to be gone the next 2 Wednesdays again, unless we do a Thursday podcast next week.
Well, so I'm here next Wednesday, but then the 19th I'm gone.
Yep.
And then the week after that is the night before Thanksgiving. So,
Yep.
yes, unless we do like a Tuesday podcast. I mean, not that my wife will care, but I know other people's wives might
Yeah.
care.
So, but it would be Thursday next week, skip a week, and then Tuesday.
And
like
if we needed to stretch into December, we can always rehash some of the old Christmas podcasts since we don't typically do those.
Ooh.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
we can get back into the winter season.
What do you think, Al?
So,
He got his dad with the 6-7 line the other day in the
Nice.
family chat.
I love it.
Ryan was less than
To be
thrilled.
fair, Ryan's probably less than thrilled because she's a teacher and,
And she
has to
hears
deal
it
with it
all
all
the time,
day.
yeah.
Like Caleb probably hates it too.
Yep.
Whereas us, it's still funny.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to deal with it. All right. Well, Mark, before we get the show started here,
Yes, of course. We need to shout out our Patreon supporters, Miss Hannah Haggard, Mr. Eric Rourke, and Mr. Joe Roth, and of course our longest running supporter, Hunter Key. Which, by the way, buddy, if you're listening to this, send us some more gummies because I was talking about them today to some people of like, oh, he has these like spicy gummy bears and
Yes.
that sort of stuff. So resend us some stuff. But of course, we have to thank our ultimate sponsor, our financial sponsor, and that is McNary Chiropractic, sponsoring the Dad Joke of the Week. Brought to you by McNary Chiropractic Family Health and Wellness here in Russell, Kansas. Go see PD, who is not here today. Once again, he has family in town for all of your chiropractic needs. But Sipe, what is our dad joke of the week?
I was going to read off today's November 5th, but it's pretty dumb. So November 3rd it is. Dad, why do they call it USB?
USB.
Well, son, because USA was already taken.
Okay. I'm okay with that one.
Oh, that was good.
USA was already taken.
Already taken.
So, yeah.
Thank
well,
you, PD.
Should we do anything else before we get started on our topics?
Well, yeah. I mean, the viewers or the listeners need to make sure they subscribe on Twitch, support
do.
us on Patreon, join the Discord community, which is kind of dead right now. But if we get
Alan's
more
a
people,
subscriber
Yeah.
on Twitch, by the way.
and if we get more people in the Discord, it could be a really fun community.
Hey, Panda did send us a picture of him drinking an Oktoberfest the other day.
Hell yes.
So there
Hell
are. It is alive. It's just not. I notice it tends to pick up during NFL playoff season.
Yeah,
that's
here we
when
go.
people kind of start getting a little chitty chatty in there.
A little chirp and chirp.
Yeah.
All right. But you can also get us on all of our other socials and links by using the ITM Kansas handle. So don't forget to go by the merch store. We have nothing new in the last season, but go and still buy some cool stuff.
Hey, there's
like,
still sweaters and stuff,
oh, yeah. Like
jackets.
shirts, hats, mugs, whatever.
Yeah.
So go find us. My joke book just did a really sad thing right there.
It was kind of
There we
like.
go.
I couldn't decide if it was the splits or if it just lost its erection. It was one of the two.
Yeah. So anyway, other than that, what are we talking about today, Mark?
So, relatively, I guess, topic-wise, shorter show today. We're gonna actually be doing an NFL midseason review, which first and foremost, like our Chiefs are on bye this week.
Yes.
Which I love that we're having it dead middle of the year.
Yes.
Like this is a perfect time to reset. And that sort of stuff. Whereas last year we were like week 4 or 5, like
Yeah,
we
it
were
was
one of the
super
first
early.
ones. And I think that ultimately was just a huge grind that then not forced our hand because we did good, but we took off 2 weeks. And then yes, while we made the playoffs, I think we were just so exhausted even by the time we got to the Super Bowl. It's like,
Yep.
okay. So this is a welcome break for Chiefs. So we're going to do our little NFL midseason review. And then we're just going to catch up on a couple of various things that have been going on, whether it's social events, house projects, birthdays, things of that nature. And then we'll let you all off easy today.
Heck yeah. All right. With that, topic number 1.
So I guess we'll just start with the Chiefs. Like,
Yes.
Ultimately, the last time we were on here, I was talking about how I can't be a Chiefs fan anymore.
Yep.
That's why I'm wearing all black, because I'm now a Raiders fan, right?
What? No, you're not.
Like, no.
Get out of my bar.
Anyone who's watching on Twitch knows I have my Chiefs hat on. So go follow us on twitch.tv/ITM Kansas.
There it is.
Yep. No, so we kicked the crap out of the Raiders. We kicked the crap out of Washington, even though they were without Jaden Daniels, which, another sidebar, I've never watched an injury happen in like, look, we've all like rolled our ankle and stuff. But when I saw Jaden Daniels' arm bend the wrong way, I go, hey, I've done that. Granted, it wasn't nearly as severe.
not like that.
Mine was like a quick pop out and then back in.
Yeah.
Whereas his was just out and it stayed out.
It's like, oh,
But
gross.
but yeah, when that happened, I was like, oh, he just broke his elbow. Been there, done that.
What's crazy though is they say it didn't break. It just
Yeah, just dislocation.
yeah,
And
So-
then he may still be back before the end of the year.
which is unreal.
If it's anything like my injury, which granted I had a fracture, but if it's just a dislocation, it was probably pop it back into place, and then it's like
Rehab tomorrow.
like yeah, you just you don't put a cast on it, you don't put it in a sling, you let your arms just hang to your sides so that they heal good. And the benefit for him was it's his non-throwing arm.
right.
So even if he does, like me, can't, extend it all the way, which, I mean, he will. He's a professional athlete. He'll get full range of motion back, best doctors in the world type of stuff.
Yep.
But
Shoot him with
it's-
horse
if it was
tranquilizers.
his throwing arm, that could absolutely have been a potential career ender because now he would have to completely rebuild his throwing motion mechanically. But with it being his left arm, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Speaking of injuries, Scat's ankle was absolutely disgusting.
Dude,
a couple weeks
Scatteroo
ago.
was so awesome. He
Yeah.
was so good for the league.
I'm afraid that he's not going to be coming back like he was.
Sure.
Because he kind of had that rookie puppy dog type of energy that I don't like. If you don't sustain that, can you come back that strong?
I mean, I think the major thing with that type of an injury, especially as a running back, is one, even if he comes back next year, he will not he won't be the same even next year.
Right.
Right.
This is probably 2 years before he even gets back into form. But we've seen guys like a J.K. Dobbins, for example, who it took him years before he started being an actual good player again.
Yep.
Like 4 or 5 years. So yeah, Scatteroo may not be up to the task of what his body will want him to do.
Yeah.
Which is run everybody over.
Hit him head first.
Yeah. He was so great though. Sorry, I'm reading this. Elbow
pretty
injury
funny.
expert. Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Peyton Hillis 2.0. So, no, and that's another good place to kind of start. We're jumping around a little bit, but like the catastrophic injuries, like there's been multiple injuries before. And I feel like, especially if you're in fantasy football, every single year you're like, oh, it's never been this bad. And it's like, no, we said that last year.
Yeah, it's every year.
Probably
But-
the year before.
Yeah.
But this year especially has been very when you're down for the year. Or in the case of like a Mike Evans, a Puka Nacua, like you're down, we wait like a month for you to get back, you come back, and now you're down again.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the unfortunate thing is I just feel like this year, especially, the superstars are out and they're out for extended periods.
Yeah, I saw Kyler's out.
It's not just a high ankle sprain.
for another.
Tyler's on the IR.
Well,
Yeah, for another 5 weeks.
Kyler got benched. Let's be honest.
You think?
Yes,
Uh,
I do. I think the
Ew.
Cardinals. I don't know what his contract situation is, but I bet he's traded in the offseason.
No, I was listening to the pundits this morning. There
Okay.
was something in his contract. Like I didn't listen to it all because they start talking things I don't know. But they were talking that Kyler is still their man, but because
Brissett.
Brissett
Yeah.
is really like getting the offense going and things like that. Like they're going to utilize that and really let Kyler heal up because they don't know what's really happening with his foot. And they still are saying that Kyler is going to be the starter. We'll see.
Here's
I would like to point out that Marvin Harrison Jr. had a banger of a game.
he had his best game.
Yeah, I mean, and I can admit that.
Yep.
Because it was against my Cowboys.
Yep.
But so as an Ohio State fan, I was like, yes, good job. Oh, God.
That was another letdown this
Oh,
week.
yeah.
Golly.
Anyway, so, but.
$20 down the drain.
No comment.
Had everything but.
I say all of us lost money. I didn't lose anything because I was already out of money.
So we all lost.
I came out even.
Well, your brother, we all lost. Your brother put an extra little bit on
Yeah.
for us.
I guess that's true.
we lost.
Yeah.
So we all lost.
No, here's my honest prediction with Kyler Murray, and it sucks because I do enjoy like watching him play, but my true anticipation is, yes, he's going to be out for this month, but the Cardinals are the Cardinals, and unless they're in position to make the playoffs, they're just going to be like, you know what, stay healthy, Kyler, because we're trading you in the offseason.
Yeah.
Like that's my prediction.
Did you see Buffalo up there?
Oh yeah. Well, why else is Kyler on IR? He's got to play Call of Duty.
New Call of Duty comes out in 10 days.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, let's see. Another injury. Return from injury midseason here. Lamar Jackson came back from that hammy from that he got in the Chiefs game. I tell you what, I didn't see a whole lot of change with him. It looked like he was at full health. The announcers tried to make it seem like he wasn't quite at full health, but it looked like the same old Lamar to me.
I mean, I'm anxious to see that their defense has gotten better over the last couple weeks. I think they can absolutely make a run, but especially after Pittsburgh's kind of gone back-to-back games of playing really well.
Yep.
I don't know if they're going to be able to catch the Steelers, which I would not have predicted at the beginning of the year. And the Ravens might end up being a wild card team. And yeah, the Ravens aren't winning the Super Bowl.
No.
They're like the Bills. The only way they're winning the Super Bowl is if they're the 1 seed with the home field advantage and the bye, and if the Chiefs aren't coming to town.
Yes.
Like if it's a Ravens-Bills AFC Championship in Baltimore, okay, fine.
I don't think it's even that. I think Bills still wipe the floor.
That's probably true. Okay. If it's a Ravens Broncos
There we go.
AFC Championship in Baltimore, okay, cool. Go win your Super Bowl, Lamar. Have fun.
Yep.
But yeah, Ravens aren't going to do nothing. I think it's still Chiefs, Bills for sure. I think on the NFC side, you're looking like, for me anyways, the 4 are the Eagles, the Lions, the Bucks, and the Rams is who I have. Now, granted, Seattle's looking good, but that's like, I need to see Sam Darnold do it in the playoffs.
Yep.
He has yet to do it, so I'm not going to believe in him there. I also, I don't have faith right now in the Packers because they just keep losing these games that they shouldn't, and that's not
And they just lost Tucker Kraft.
right for the year. Like, I don't trust the Packers right now, and it hurts me to say that as a Packer fan. But no, I think there's 6 teams today that can win the Super Bowl. 2 in the AFC, 4 in the NFC. So
I don't know if you just saw what your brother put in there. Did you notice that they show a playoff picture with a graphic, bunch of 7-6-5 win teams, and they showed 2-5 Ravens still in the hunt. LOL, but no other 4 and
Oh, that's
3
funny.
teams.
No, I did not notice.
That is pretty crazy.
That's really
So wait a
funny.
minute, the Saints, they're pretty close. Haven't they won a game?
No,
Oh, they haven't.
no.
Never mind.
No, I believe who you're thinking of is the Panthers, who
Oh, yeah.
have the same exact record as the Kansas City Chiefs, by the way.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Um,
And we were all a little, from what I remember, a little bullish on the Panthers of like, they're not going to make the playoffs, but they're going to be better than people think.
Yep.
And that looked real bad for like 3 weeks.
yes, it did.
And now they've kind of gotten a little scrappy. I like it.
Yeah, I think they're starting to kind of gel a little bit, which
Yeah.
is good to see.
Tell you what, we'll just run through division by division. So AFC East, in a little bit of a surprise, New England 7-2 leading the way. I knew New England would be on the playoff bubble. I did not think they would have this fast of a turnaround.
I didn't either.
And mainly from the standpoint of I knew their schedule was going to be nice and easy for them. I just still think they needed some weapons because even though Stephon Diggs is great, he is older.
Yep.
And so, yeah, I'm like good for the Patriots. Like happy that they're, I mean, that would be fun, honestly, if the Chiefs and the Patriots play in the playoffs.
Yes, it would.
Exercise a couple of demons there
Yep.
for us. And then, I mean, Buffalo's right behind them at 6-2. I firmly believe Buffalo beats the Patriots when they meet up again, in which case Buffalo will then jump them in the standings and get the 1 seed like I predicted at the beginning of the year. But
Yep.
that's just my opinion. And Buffalo's schedule is relatively easy too. But
Yeah. Go on.
Miami and the Jets, though, terrible.
Terrible.
Just as we all thought.
Yeah, I was.
And the Jets firehoused
Yes.
their defense.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, they got rid of everybody.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
Like, they're
Yeah.
getting like 55 like first round picks or something.
And none of it will matter
yeah,
Nope.
that's what's the best part
because the
about
Jets beat the Jets, man.
it. But the Dolphins, I know Derek and I at the beginning of the year were pretty bullish on the Dolphins. I guess I just believed in Tua way too much.
Why?
Well,
I don't know. I mean, and they still had Tyreek.
offensively, they should be fine. And even defensively, they weren't supposed to be terrible. But
Right.
yeah, I think they just need to hit the reset button.
Yeah.
And
They got problems in house that they need to figure out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before they can get it figured out on the field.
100%
Like,
agree.
he was saying crap in
oh, yeah.
game pressers that he has no business talking about.
Yeah.
That boy is like LeBron level of insecure.
Yep.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I
It's
couldn't.
bad.
Yeah, because he was calling out a teammate, right? Being late to the meetings and stuff.
Yeah, or saying that they didn't even have meetings.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even
Yeah.
know what it was about.
Not
I seem
good.
to remember everybody fawning over him in college, and it was just like,
Yeah. It's the damn Alabama stuff, you know.
and because he's a left-handed thrower.
Yep.
That's just the bitter
Yeah.
Big Ten Ohio State girl in me.
Look at this unicorn.
So we touched on it a little bit. AFC North, Pittsburgh in the lead at 5-3 right now. Just beat the Colts, which we'll talk about the Colts in a minute. But I do also want to say the reason I said the Colts were going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL had nothing to do with their roster. It had everything to do with Daniel Jones. And I would just like everybody to know that Daniel Jones, when he played the Steelers, had 3 interceptions and 3 fumbles, 2 of which were lost. That was the type of Daniel Jones I thought we were going to get all year. And what happened? Pittsburgh kicked the crap out of Indianapolis. So the Vikings got me last year. The Colts got me this year. But I firmly believe come playoff time, regardless of who the Colts are playing against, Daniel Jones is going to, the clock's going to strike midnight and he's going to have a 3 interception, 3 fumble type of a game, and everyone's gonna be like, "Remember when we thought the Colts were good?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I never believed."
I still believe in Daniel Jones making a better year this year than he ever has.
Sure, I mean,
Yeah.
and he's made the playoffs before.
Yeah.
I just they're not gonna win the Super Bowl, and
No.
even though their roster's loaded, I still don't think he's the answer at all.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion.
And it depends on who you talk to.
Yeah.
Jeff Saturday, all about the Colts today, especially after all of the trade nonsense from yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, this is since you mentioned trade. Chiefs didn't get anybody, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, and there was.
I think so.
Although we did apparently offer a 4th round pick for Brees Hall, which like I get that I get that we didn't want to like just because the Jets were like, no, we want a 3rd, and we were just like, no, we'll give you a 4th.
4th, yeah.
And they were just like, no, we want a 3rd, and it's like he doesn't want to be on your team. Just take your 4th and go.
Right.
And they stood pat. But like, oh my God, could you imagine if we had gotten Brees Hall?
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, I think whoever I was watching when I got off work, because I got the Fubo app so that I could watch ESPN.
Yep.
right now. But anyway, they were talking about how not disconcerting, but how concerning it might have been that the Chiefs did nothing on the trades yesterday, and I'm like,
I think it's
we're
good.
fine.
No, I don't think we needed to press the panic button at all. Like
Yep.
Right, which everybody else seems to think.
everyone can improve. Like even, the Eagles, who have the most stacked roster in the league, like they went out and got somebody because you can always be improving.
Mm-hmm.
And Brett Veach does a really good job for the team. And I think, and we were kind of talking about it in the chat of like, we're not generating any sort of a pass rush without a blitz. But look at our defensive roster. Like all those guys are great at rushing the passer. So
Yep.
like we want a pass rusher, but we don't need a pass rusher because we already got all the good passer. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of one of those weird situations of like the team just needs to either, I don't know if it's get back to fundamentals or if we just need to, stay in our lane, kind of Chris Jones, like going back to that one loss where he tried to make the hero play or whatever. It's
First
like,
game
no,
of the
that's
year.
not what you were supposed to do. Yeah. Like that sort, like I'm assuming it just is, we need to button up because defensively we are a top 5 defense. And so you can't be mad about it. And offensively, we're a top 5 offense, which is all I've ever wanted for the Chiefs is instead of
5-5.
instead of this end of the spectrum,
Both sides.
on
Yep.
either side.
you're
yeah.
right.
Six, seven.
Yeah, 6-7. See, we did it. But now, and it's not even like we're even like, top 15 or top 10. Like, no, we are in the top 5. Like,
Yeah. No, we're good.
we're going to win the Super Bowl.
And haven't we had some injuries and people that are gone? And I really think that
Yeah.
those things get fixed
Yes.
after the bye.
Yep.
Yes.
I agree.
And so
We get 2 weeks of practice.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I didn't think. I'm also not a general manager because if I were, things would be a whole hell of a lot different for Dallas. But
Yeah.
I do think the Chiefs will be fine.
And Alan made a really good point in the chat here. He said, Bills were silent too. We got him right where we want him.
Yeah.
Here's the best part about the Bills beating us is they said, oh, no, we are good.
Yeah.
We're fine. And don't get me wrong, Bills are a great team. I haven't gone to the AFC Championship. I picked them to go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl on the back of getting the 1 seed this year. Like, I'm not going to waver from that bet until they don't get the 1 seed. And then, and even still, I'm probably like, yeah, Chiefs are going to beat them in the playoffs. Like, I would, if I had money left over, I would put money on the Chiefs to win the whole thing today. And I'll do it, whatever, January 31st or whatever it is on the AFC Championship game when we're in Buffalo. Like,
Yeah.
my money's on the Chiefs. It's just take integrity. But, but yeah, Allen is dead on of like the Bills. If they lose that game, I think they go and they say, hey, let's go get an AJ Brown, or let's
Yep.
go get like Chris Olave from the Saints, Garrett Wilson from the Jets, whoever. Like, I think the Bills make moves
Yeah.
if they beat us. And now that they have it, it's like, you messed up. You should have went and got somebody,
Yeah.
but you're going to stand pat because you think you're good.
Yep.
And then we're going to wallop you in the playoffs.
And
it's
just
gonna be
because
great.
I have to, the 2 players that you referenced, of course, are Ohio State players.
Hell yeah.
There you go. But back to the division. So yeah, Pittsburgh's ahead. Baltimore obviously had a terrible start to the year. I firmly believe they'll make a good run, might win the division, but worst case, they'll make the playoffs. I heard something unironically from Nick Wright that I kind of laughed, but at the same time, I was like, he's not wrong. And that's why I like Nick Wright. Bengals, who we knew this year could put points up offensively, but had no defense, same
Yep.
as last year. And actually, their defense is worse than last year. And it's like, oh, but everyone's scared of Joe Burrow. Joe Flacco's kind of lighting the world on fire,
He
and
is.
he's an old statue of a man.
Yep.
Joe Burrow system quarterback? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. Because if Joe Flacco can go in there and put up career highs in yards and touchdowns,
at 45.
maybe,
Yeah.
just maybe the Bengals have a stacked offense, which is what we've all known for years, and Joe Burrow can't stay healthy enough to see them through to winning a Super
Winning
Bowl.
a Super Bowl, yeah. But it's pretty easy of an offense when you have throw to one.
That's what I mean.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Jamar
He's
Chase.
down there somewhere.
F
I
it.
got him.
Send it
And even when it's triple coverage, it's like Megatron. Throw it up.
Yeah.
Now, quadruple coverage, well, T. Higgins is on.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's interesting. So, yeah, Bengals are out of it, which I predicted they would miss the playoffs, not because of injury, but because of that defense, and they're not going to make the playoffs, which is hilarious. Browns obviously are terrible. AFC South, I forget who all was on the Jacksonville train with me. I would like to point out they are 6-3, despite the fact
wasn't.
that they've had a ton of injuries, and Trevor Lawrence, by all accounts, has been their weakest link.
Oh, PD was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PD
so
was big on.
if
yeah,
he
not me.
just plays like a number one pick, like, gee, I don't know, Baker Mayfield, the Jags could be great, but Trevor Lawrence is apparently just terrible, and I think the Jags could still sneak into the playoffs.
I don't know. He beat us shitting his pants and walking across the goal line.
To be fair, the reason and we'll talk about this when we'll come back when we get to the Chiefs. We'll come back
It
when we get
still
to the Chiefs
pisses me off.
because I love being dead right about the Chiefs, and that's exactly where I am right now today, which is great.
Today.
Today.
All right.
No, it's gonna be great. No, so Indy, surprise team of the year. I don't believe in Daniel Jones. Jacksonville, right where I thought they would be. Houston, I also knew would take a step back because of like the offensive line and that sort of stuff. Their defense is incredible though, and it's like CJ Stroud. It's kind of like which CJ Stroud shows up.
Yeah.
Because when like Ohio State CJ Stroud shows up, holy
Watch
crap.
out.
Yeah.
They're good. Like they're real good. Like potential Super Bowl winning good. When I don't know who this
CJ
other
Stroud?
I don't know who this other CJ Stroud is. Yeah, we'll call him Michigan CJ. Oh, they
Timu.
bad. They real bad.
Timu.
Like one of the worst.
Timu
What-
CJ.
Yeah, Timu CJ. Yeah, always bad. Is real bad.
And what sucks is he's still on concussion protocol and is not
Yeah.
playing this weekend.
Yeah,
And I had
Davis Mills.
I'd pick the Texans to win this.
Oh no.
And then the Titans, it's all part of the plan, guys. I said they were going to be terrible to begin the year,
Oh man.
and then they're Cam Ward, the switch will flip. Hopefully, I'm right.
And it did against the Cardinals. It's the game that he kind of
Well,
flipped the switch.
the Cardinals lost that game in epic fashion, though.
I know, but he was making passes late in the game.
True.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I think that gave him the confidence to now continue.
I could see Tennessee starting to get feisty. Yeah, it happens every year with rookie quarterbacks. It's like once November rolls around, Thanksgiving time, then they kind of go, okay, like
Yep.
I can do this.
Well,
So-
think about it with the rookie QBs too. They have been playing in college, and when does everything pick up in college? November. Like,
True.
We're in the best time of college football
Yeah.
right now,
Yep.
and
Makes sense.
and you know you play your cupcakes like your Alabama State University or whatever.
Right. Tell you what,
Yep.
we'll skip the AFC West. That way we can end with the Chiefs. Flip over to the NFC East.
Let's not.
Philly's doing their thing, which
Yep.
we all predicted. I also predicted Commanders would take a step back. Again, was not anticipating that being due to injury.
Yeah, that was
but
gross.
Like that sucks. Like I mean, they weren't playing good. Probably weren't gonna make the playoffs anyways. But like,
He was still balling out on my fantasy team.
that's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like he's still a good quarterback, and just that sucks. Although Dallas, Hannah, props to you. They're in second place in the division.
I don't know how.
But they're absolutely atrocious, like we all thought they would be. Look, I'm not gonna lie. At the beginning of the year, when they like went on their weird little 3-game run or whatever, I was just like, like
I wasn't.
I thought Dallas was gonna be terrible, and they're actually nope, they're terrible.
No, I wasn't, just because I know Dak. To be honest, I have not
You've
ever.
always said it was Dak.
I've never been a believer in Dak, ever.
I mean, he's playing well. Okay, not the last 2 weeks, but
Yes,
before
certainly
that,
not
he
the
was
last
playing awesome. Ironically, he's been terrible since CD got back. Like when CD was gone, he was
I
lighting
think
it
it's
up with
because
George.
he doesn't know what to do.
Maybe.
Or maybe Shoddy's not telling him what to do or which way to go.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you have to spread the love, but guess what? You got Fergie and you've got CD and you've got George and you've got all of these other players that are, like, be like Patrick.
Yeah, be like
Spread the
Baker.
love.
Can I
Just throw CD the ball and be able to hit him on a target and not try to float it 40 feet in the air into the end zone like he did on freaking Monday night.
Can I ruin Hannah's Thanksgiving 3 weeks in advance?
Do it.
No.
Well, we set the over/under line for just the Chiefs points on
Just the
Thanksgiving.
Chiefs.
Like we thinking like 42 and a half?
I would say 35 points would be a good over-under.
Okay, I'm smashing the over.
I don't know. I
Oh,
don't
look.
know.
If Caleb Williams can drop like 48 points or whatever it was. If Jacoby
was on the
Brissett
Bengals
can
defense.
drop. Yeah,
I'm going to live in my own fantasy world for the next little bit.
it's going to be a fun get-right game for the Chiefs.
I'm
Yes.
going to say that we are also on a bye this week. We also, while I'm not sure how great they were, we did pick up some defensive key players.
Yeah.
So I'm just
I like Logan Wilson, even though he got benched by the Bengals, the worst defense in the NFL. But
I'm just gonna pretend that things are gonna start going the way they're supposed to.
yeah.
So
And then, of course, lastly, New York Giants, who, again, I thought they'd be feisty. I also thought part of that feistiness would be because of guys like Neighbors and Scattaboo, who they've lost for the year. Like, so the poor Giants again. Dable's probably getting fired, which I think I predicted. NFC North, though, doing exactly what I thought they would do, which is everybody's right in the mix. Green Bay 5-2, Detroit 5-3, Chicago 5-3, Minnesota 4-4. I had all four making the playoffs, and I don't know what the playoff picture looks like at the moment, but I think all four are still in line to potentially do that. Again, only team out of this division that I think can win the Super Bowl is Detroit, but
Yeah, not the Packers, unfortunately. Love has just shown way too many inconsistencies. What was that game? Was it like week 3 or 4 where Dobbs had like 150 yards receiving? I don't remember who they were playing that night, but I thought they found something with Dobbs that night. And ever since then, I think Dobbs has averaged like 55 yards a game.
yeah.
And so I don't know what Green Bay's doing. They have the Parsons trade that I think he's playing well. He's
I
doing
think he is playing well enough to be Defensive Player of the Year, but they have got to win games.
yes
Like
because
you can't win Defensive Player of the Year if you have a 500 record.
right.
You can't be 9-8 or 10-7 and win Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, because even if his stats don't show like how many sacks he has or whatever tackles for losses or anything like that, if they're not winning games because of his presence without the stats, then yeah, there's no Defensive Player of the Year.
So fun fact, because I just looked it up since I was mentioning the playoffs.
Yeah.
The division that's ruining my playoff prediction is actually the NFC West, because Seattle's better than I thought they were going to be, and the Niners, despite all of their injuries, are absolutely eating up that easy cake schedule that they have. So, like, maybe they fall apart, and then the Vikings and the Bears can kind of sneak in. But, like, right now, yeah, it's just Green Bay and Detroit. Detroit would be the 7th seed, which seems bonkers, but they're only a game back out of first place.
Oh yeah.
halfway through the season, Micah has 10 solo tackles, 10 tackle assists, and 6.5 sacks.
6.5.
Last season, he had 12 sacks.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
So
He's and
Wow.
and to be fair, even the tackles, like that sounds like basically none.
he had 30 last season.
The thing is it's what you're doing to affect the play. So
Right.
again, it's not showing up on the stat sheet type of a thing.
And it's not showing up in wins either.
Right.
And that's where
Correct.
yeah, he's not going to get the clout that he should.
He might have
NFC
just
South.
stayed in Dallas.
Y'all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Go ahead.
NFC South. Y'all, we've been on this train from the beginning.
Yep.
Baker's Bucky's. Just
yeah.
And here's the best part about all of this. Are the Panthers a good football team?
Not really.
Think I make the playoffs?
I honestly don't think so.
No.
I don't think the Panthers get there.
Because here's the deal. I already mentioned it. So, same as the Chiefs are 5-4. They're only a game behind the Bucks.
Yep.
Okay, only a game. That seems ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But the Bucks are a Super Bowl championship caliber team, and the
Baker's
Panthers
Bucks.
are not even going to make the playoffs. And if you look at the standings, it doesn't tell that story. But we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've never been more confident that the Bucks could potentially get the 1 seed and avoid having to go to cold weather, you know, Philadelphia, cold weather, Green Bay, you know, whatever.
Right.
I firmly believe they can get it done, because I do also think too, NFC North is going to beat each other up.
Yep.
NFC West is going to beat each other up. So it's them and Philly. It's just them and Philly. And granted, Philly has that tiebreaker, but I'm just, again, the Bucks have I guess Philly has a relatively easy division too. I'd have to look at the schedule to see who's potentially going to get there. But right now, it looks like the Bucks could get that 1 seed, which would be huge.
I'll tell you what. I think the last week they didn't play. They had the bye.
Yeah.
The week before, though, the offense that has been winning all of the Buccaneers games was not there.
No.
They did not show up. Defense won that game.
Yeah.
And I think that shows, I think it gives confidence in Baker that, all right, now all I have to do is just do my part, nothing more. My defense now has that momentum that they know
And he's
that they
getting
can play
Godwin
good.
back, and he's getting Bucky back soon.
Yeah.
And that'll just open everything up.
Yep.
And then who's that other rookie or whatever, the Tez Johnson or something like that? What's his
Tez.
name?
Tez Johnson. Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Who? Yeah, he's kind of come out of nowhere too.
Yeah, 15. Dude, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
MVP.
Yeah, that's the dude right there. And yeah, I really think that the Buccaneers kind of in that last game showed that they can win without an offense. Just furthers our prediction of them going to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
So pretty excited about it.
So to finish off that division, Atlanta's so weird. They can look like the greatest team in the NFL one week
Oh, I know.
and look worse than the Saints, the Jets,
Dolphins.
the Browns, the next week.
Bad news bears.
And
Yeah.
I don't understand it, because their defense is great. Drake London looks like a top 5, wide receiver. Bijan Robinson looks like a top 5, right? They look great. And then they get 30-0 by the Panthers, or I don't know what they're doing.
Now, to be fair, Kirky was in that game. Not that he was the problem, but he obviously didn't have the reps. He looked old, to be honest.
Yeah.
During that game, because Penix was out. I don't remember what it was. He was out for,
Yeah.
but Kirky was in that game starting when they offered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so I don't know. I know that was just the one game, because the week before they looked freaking awesome. Well,
Yeah.
I don't remember who they beat, but kind of wiped the floor with them, because it stunned all of our
Yeah.
weekly pick'ems. So I don't know. The Falcons, I think it might be a culture thing, or a head of house or something.
Yeah.
Locker room.
This is
That's
Helen's
bizarre.
first year as head coach, right?
He's with the Saints, not the
Oh,
Falcons.
sorry.
Yeah.
He was the head coach of the Falcons.
Oh gosh.
It's the black dude, isn't it?
Yes.
What's his name?
Oh my gosh.
I
You
can
would
see
ask me
him.
that question.
I can see him.
I want to say Dennis or something.
He was at the he was defensive coordinator somewhere.
Yes.
Anyway,
Raheem Morris.
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, Raheem Morris. Thank you.
yep.
Okay.
Hey, Brett, I'm gonna come to your comment here in just a second. We're gonna talk NFC West. So yeah, NFC West. This division's fun. Seattle, Rams, and Niners all 6 wins, but based on buys, either 2 losses or 3 losses. I said before the whole Matt Stafford potentially has a severe back injury in the preseason that the Rams are going to be my Super Bowl pick. I got scared off of that, switched to the Bucks or whatever. Like I just firmly believed in the Rams. And Brett, you're gonna have to remind me of this. You said we have a 2,200 like future on the Rams to win the NFC placed at the Great Wolf Lodge, Colorado Springs. Was I drunk when we placed that bet? I'm trying to remember what this was.
What conversation was that at? Because I remember this.
You had your 2 broken elbows and waddling around with Jack.
Oh.
Yeah, Brett, remind me of this because I don't remember, and I love the fact that I could hedge both the Rams or the Bucks. Because no, all summer long it's gonna be a Rams like Chiefs Super Bowl in my head is what it was, and then as Matt Stafford's injury kind of happened, and as I was looking at the Chiefs schedule and stuff compared to the Bills, which had a far easier schedule, I was like, man. Bills might finally get that 1 seed. And so I kind of like use that as I'm going to get off the Chiefs so I don't look like a homer. And I'm going to get off the Rams and, think the Bucks are going to get there. So always drunk, bro. It's true. I was. I mean, I was also hopped up on hydrocodone that whole time. But
2 broken elbows,
how much
man.
did we place on that bet? Like, I need to know this because I do not remember placing this bet at any point. But... I'm happy I talked you into it. Assuming that was me.
I have a feeling that we talked about it.
Yeah. I don't remember what group chat it's in.
Yeah.
Okay. Sitting in the lobby with Jake and Reese talking sports. Oh yeah. No, I was definitely drunk during
30
that
pack
conversation.
in between my legs.
Yeah. I was definitely drunk during that conversation. Yes, no, I remember the conversation like where we were, who was sitting there, but I don't remember everything in it. But yeah, I at that point in time, which was in May, I was very pro Rams are gonna win the NFC.
After the putt-putt tournament.
Heck yeah. Which I won, by the way. And then, Cardinals, we kind of briefly talked about. Kyler Murray, as far as I'm concerned, benched and traded probably to no, Jets have first rounders. They'll spend it on some. Ooh, I think I said this earlier. Kyler Murray to the Steelers after Rodgers retires, maybe? That'd be interesting.
That would be.
Because Tomlin would not take any of his crap either.
No.
Of no, you're not playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You're going to play quarterback and you're going to like it.
And you're going to go to bed at night.
Yeah. Something like that. So yeah, in terms of predictions, couple things right, couple things wrong. I do think, I said before the year, Josh Allen's going to win MVP. Part of that idea was they're going to have the best record and they're going to beat the Chiefs. And even though Mahomes has the numbers, I think right now, I'm pretty sure Josh Allen is the Vegas favorite to win MVP. And if they end up winning out because of their schedule, Mahomes has 2, Lamar has 2, Allen has 2. Ooh, who's the best quarterback? 6'7". Who's the best quarterback?
Next year.
No, it's got to be Mahomes because he's going to win the Super Bowl this year with the best offense that he's had, best offensive line, best defense.
Boom.
Yeah. Injury aside, of course.
We're going to talk AFC. Or no, we haven't yet, have we?
Oh, sorry. Yes,
Yeah.
AFC West.
Come on.
Okay. AFC West. Denver, 7-2.
Yeah.
Right
Unreal.
now.
Unreal.
Tied with the Colts. Here's what's funny about Denver. Okay. First of all, they jinxed me bet-wise
They did.
against the Colts, who are also 7-2. Denver should have won that game. By all accounts, they should be 7-1.
Yep.
Okay. Even though A.D. Mitchell did drop that ball, which also that's hilarious that the Colts traded for Sauce Gardner, which we did not mention, from the Jets, which that's basically the Colts saying we're all in. We're trying to win the Super Bowl this season.
Yep.
Good for the Colts. I did not realize on top of the 2 first rounders, they also got rid of A.D. Mitchell. What an ultimate, oh, you're not going to drop a football before you cross the goal line ever again because you're not going to be on our team. You're going to screw someone else over with that sort of, which I love that happened because I think I told you about my little tiff with Dave about the whole thing. And it's, and granted, I think that was the Cardinals. That was Amari DiMarcado who did it. But same thing with the Dante Mitchell. Yeah, it's if you're going to be selfish and you're going to drop the ball, get off my team.
Yep.
And the Colts literally booted him off the team, even though he was a 2nd-round pick just a year before. I loved it. Love that they shipped him off to the Jets to just, be thrown into the sun and die.
Do whatever they do in New York.
So great.
on their football teams.
But yeah, Denver, look, good defense. Bo Nix is playing good in the fourth quarter, but do I think that they're going to beat us coming off of our bye next week? Nope. Do I think they're going to beat us in Kansas City next week? Or when they play in Kansas City? Nope. Like we're going to get right into the thick of things, because right there, beating them twice, that would put us at the same record as them, assuming that like we both win the rest of our other games.
Yep.
We own the tiebreaker. We're good to go. Chargers 6-3. Granted, they have a win against us, but they lost their left tackle, and Justin Herbert has not played well without his left tackle. So they're probably going to take a step back. Raiders, terrible. Raiders got raid.
Golly, I honestly thought that this year they might
I did
be
too. I had them, I think, at 7 wins, and I don't know if they're going to get 4.
right. I mean,
They're bad.
it's an easy thing in our pick 'em every week. It's like, oh, who's playing the Raiders? Now I do have them winning this week. I do have the Raiders beating the Broncos this week.
Yeah, it's probably not good. I hope you're right. I want you to be right.
That's kind of why I did it. It was like, if there was going to be an upset that I really, really want and I was going to put a bet on, it'd be the Raiders against the Broncos. I think the Broncos could let down their guard just a little bit, and then the Raiders, because it's an divisional game, they're going to go all out and try to show out and blow their load in this one game.
Sure. But no, let's talk Kansas City, because here's where I wanted to get back to the whole, like, I'm dead on with Kansas City. I said before the year, okay, we're going to count them. I said we're going to go 12-5.
Yep, I did too.
I said here's where our losses are going to be. We're going to lose to the Eagles, right?
Yeah.
That's number 1. B, I said we would lose to the Chargers. Now, granted, I said we would lose to the Chargers in Arrowhead, because Herbert always plays good in Arrowhead. We just happen to lose to them in Brazil. So, money ball there.
Yep.
I said we would lose to the Lions, which we beat handedly.
Yep.
So, great there. I said we would lose to the Bills. Okay? So we're up to we're up to our 4, like that I predicted, but again, the Lions won, we won, so technically 3. And I said we would lose a dumb one, which was Jacksonville.
Yep.
Because how did we lose that game? 14-point swing. Mahomes is on the goal line, ready to score 7, throws a baffling pass. I don't even know what he was looking at.
Yeah.
It gets returned the entire way. Like, if we even just tackle them, I mean, he could have run it 60 yards. If we tackle him at the 40 on our side of the field, Cam Little's got a good leg, so maybe they get a field goal. But point being,
2 more scores though.
Like, we went from we're going to be up 7 to now we are down 7 in one swing. And so there's our dumb one, which means, in my estimation, we're not going to lose again the rest of the year. Now, what I will say is I could see us maybe losing to Denver.
Yeah.
Or maybe losing to Indianapolis. But here's my honest to God thought, is my other idea behind it was, well, based on record, we may not have to play our starters in week 18. If we get locked into a seed, whether it's the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, whatever, I could also see us just not playing anybody week 18, and there's our 5th loss. We finish 12-5. Whatever seed we get is whatever seed we get. So I think we can absolutely win out the rest of the way, lose in week 18 because it doesn't matter, and then we go into the playoffs having rested even if we didn't have the bye. In which case, we're going to fix any problems we have, and then we're going to beat whoever's in front of us, regardless of whether it's the Bills, the Ravens, the Steelers, Colts, whoever.
So,
or if we don't lose the last week of the season, maybe Denver gets us, maybe Indy gets us, but we're going to go 12-5, and I've never felt more confident in that prediction.
So I'm also agreeing with the 12-5. Again, predicted at the beginning of the year. I think, oh man, I'm going against everything that you've ever said about Chiefs on a bye.
You think Denver might? Well,
I
no,
think-
didn't you pick the Chiefs?
I did.
Oh wait, no, that'd be next week.
Yeah, next week's.
Do you think Denver might win?
Because it's in Denver next week, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Fun fact: Denver currently has the longest active home winning streak in the NFL, and if you don't think the Chiefs don't know that,
Yeah. I
think the Chiefs want to end that shit.
I think we lose. We split the rest of the year with the Broncos. We lose one of the games, and I'm not sure which one. If I had to put
If we're
money
gonna
on
lose it'd be at Mile High.
Yeah.
But again, we're coming off a bye. We don't lose.
Right. And so I think we lose against the Broncos in Denver, and then we win out the rest of the year, chasing week 18 for the win for either one or two.
And
playoff
isn't that
spot.
against the Raiders? Like,
Yeah.
give me the Raiders in week 18.
No.
No, here's what I mean is all that's going to do is if positioning matters, all those other teams are going to be like, damn it, the Chiefs play the Raiders.
Right.
And they're just going to be like, well, there's a win for them. So now we either A, have to go beat our opponent, or it doesn't matter what we do because the Chiefs are going to win and now we're going to get locked into our seat. Yeah.
What's the Bills' rest of the schedule look like? I haven't even looked at that
I will tell you here. I got it right
yet.
here.
Because I think that has a lot to say with how we finish off the year.
Sure.
Dolphins, Bucks, Texans, Steelers, Bengals, Pats, Browns, Eagles, Jets.
Where?
Oh, wait a minute. That's the Bills.
Sorry. No, I was like, hold on, this isn't right. I apparently clicked on New England accidentally. Okay.
So
yes,
win
Bills.
against Dolphins.
Dolphins, yeah.
I think it's gonna be a
Bucks
close
could
game.
go either way.
Yep.
Texans probably win.
Who?
It depends on which CJ.
Yeah.
True.
Is it Timu or Ohio State? CJ.
Steelers again probably win, but I don't know. Steelers are good.
Right.
Bengals probably win.
Should win, but Flacco has some Fitzmagic.
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 Yep.
Fitzmagic. Patrick. Whatever.
Patriots. I do think they get revenge on the Patriots there. Browns. They'll beat the Browns. Eagles.
It's a toss up.
And then New York Jets as the final game of the
Jets.
year. So the Bills and the Chiefs are kind of going to be simpatico in the sense of they're going to go into the week 18 looking at the standings going, can we move anywhere?
Right.
If the answer is no, they're resting everybody.
Right.
But
But
if the
if it's-
answer is we can, they're both playing their stuff. And then it's just a matter of like, yeah, the Bills have a tiebreaker. But yeah,
See, I guess I didn't look at the Broncos.
the Jets aren't going to beat the Bills in the last game of the year.
No.
And especially at home, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm confident in the 12-5, but I could also see us going 11-6 with the Broncos, and then
But that's still good enough to make the playoffs.
potentially the
Point.
Colts. Yeah. Make playoffs. Yeah, but then we go on our magical playoff run, baby.
Yep. But yeah,
Um,
I still think Josh wins MVP. I think as of right now, you'd have to give Coach of the Year to Shane Steichen of the Colts because
Yes.
I don't know who else you're giving that to. I mean, maybe Seattle, but I think people thought the Colts were going to be atrocious like me. And the fact that they might be the 1 seed would be huge. Yeah, defensive player. I think if the Packers like win out, you could give it to Micah. But beyond that, I mean, that one Broncos guy, like Benito or whatever his name is, like that linebacker, he's kind of come out of nowhere. He's been playing really good.
He was the one that had the 2 picks, right? I don't remember what game that was. One was for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
But did you look at the Broncos rest of the schedule?
offensive player Jonathan Taylor. That's pretty much a lock at this point.
Raiders, Chiefs, Commanders, Raiders again, Packers, Jags,
For the Broncos,
Chiefs again, Chargers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could lose to the Chargers. I think they could
Yep.
lose to the Jags.
Yep.
I think depending on what Love shows up, I think they could lose to the Packers.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean Commanders, they're essentially done.
Yeah. I mean, Commanders would have been nice had
Yeah.
Jaden been healthy. But
So I think they still have another 3 losses potential on the year. We might be fighting for the Broncos to get that win 18 just to get the 1 seed.
yeah. Well, and the thing is, though, is the Chargers, in that sense, they're probably fighting to make the playoffs in that final game, whereas Denver might be sitting there saying, we either win and we get the division win, which is great, or we don't win and we're still in the playoffs, and and then they have to like make that decision based on, you know, maybe what happens with the Chiefs game or something.
Yep.
But I think we beat Denver both times because I think especially coming out of the bye, the Chiefs now know they don't have much room for error.
Yeah.
In terms of taking losses, and especially in division, they definitely can't. Like if we lose to the Colts, okay, fine. We lost. Yes, it's an AFC team, but it doesn't hurt us in division. I think we beat the Broncos twice. We beat the Raiders again. We beat the Chargers again.
Heck yeah.
And we win the division.
Let's just talk real quick about the losses. We lost by 3 against the Chargers.
Yep.
Lost by 3 against, 6 against the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Lost by 3 against the Jags. Wasn't it 3?
I don't remember.
Oh man, I just had it up. Darn it. But anyway.
And then lost to the Bills.
And then lost to the Bills, and the Bills were our highest loss.
I think there was a lot of commentary about the fact that we won all of those
3 points against the Jags.
1-score games last year. And
Yep.
This year we're not.
Right. And see,
That is a somewhat silly stat though, because take for example the Lions. We kicked the crap out of the Lions. Do we feel better if we beat the Lions by 1 score or less? Because
Yes.
I'd rather blow the Lions out.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. Like I'd rather beat the Lions the way we beat them instead of beating them by 1 score.
sorry, and I lied. We lost to the Chargers by 6.
Yeah.
So we lost 6 to the Chargers, 3 against
All
the
of our
Eagles.
losses are 1 score losses.
Yeah. Lost to the Jags by 3, and then the Lions was our biggest in between. Like we lost by 7. And so, and I
You
guess
mean the Bills?
sorry, the Bills.
Yeah, you
I
said
said
that.
Lions. The Bills. And so that's where, like, when everybody at the early and beginning of the year, it was like, what we still haven't got blown out.
True.
And like that's where I'm still, and all those came down to a few plays, even in the third and fourth quarter.
In your defense, because again, I don't like to play the hypothetical game, but yeah,
Game of inches.
if Chris Jones doesn't do, you know, the thing against the Chargers, you know, or if Xavier Worthy doesn't go out, maybe we win that game. If Kelsey doesn't bobble the pass against the Eagles, maybe we win that game. If he doesn't bobble that pass again against the Jags and, you know, they run it back, maybe we win that game. Here's the other great part about that Bills game. By all accounts, we played terrible. Like they did whatever they wanted to do offensively
Should have lost by
against
14.
us. And us offensively, we couldn't move the ball because Mahomes was getting pressure in his face constantly.
Unless it's 4th and 17.
We were throwing Hail Marys to tie the game.
Yeah.
So like we had arguably our worst game.
Yeah.
Buffalo had arguably their best game.
Yep.
And we were still throwing the ball with a chance to tie and go to overtime.
Yeah.
So if we both just come back to the median, we kick the ever-living crap out of the Bills in
Yeah.
that game. We
So-
probably win by 10, 12, 14 points.
So to put a bow on it, I guess is what I was trying to do was I think we're still as good as we were last year. We just haven't
I'd
capitalized.
argue we're better than last
Right.
year.
And I would just say we haven't capitalized in the plays that mattered the most in the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We haven't capitalized on those. There's been like 3 or 4 plays on each loss that we just did not capitalize on.
Yep.
But we're the same team, if not better, this year. I think we go all the way through. However we make it to the playoffs, we go all the way back to the bowl.
Not only that, by the way, the Jags game, we also had like 13 penalties
yeah.
or something ridiculous
Yeah, for
too.
like 115
Like again,
yards or something.
we're gonna lose
So,
a dumb one. We lose
Yep.
a dumb one every single year.
Yep.
You know, a couple years ago it was against the Colts.
Yep.
And Matt Ryan.
And we watched that one together.
Like
at your father-in-law's.
that one was atrocious.
Yep,
It was
I
bad.
remember. I remember.
Like we lose a dumb one every single Christmas against the Raiders.
Yep.
Like that was a rough Christmas.
Yep.
And then we won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all going according to plan. And yeah,
And we're good.
top 5 offense, top 5 defense. Yeah, like yes, take integrity. I will stick with a Bills Chiefs and then like a Rams Bucks Final Four. But what happens beyond that, I'll let you know in January.
Hell yeah. All right, let's get on to topic number 2. This is throw it back on the porch. What have we been doing the last few weeks? And I want to start because it's the furthest away, so I don't forget what happened. The Texas OU game. The outcome was not what we wanted it to be. Mm-hmm. Okay, first half, I was still high on the horse. I think it was 9-3 at that point, maybe 9-6 or 6-3, something like that. Both offenses were just not playing well. It looked like true SEC football. Is what it looked like. No scoring, weird field goals and everything else. And so second half they scored, and we just played like crap. Mateer threw, I think, 2 or 3 interceptions. First game back, he came back early off of a hand injury that he had surgery on. I still think his hand it's almost there right now. He's missing balls high and left still, even against the win against the Vols last week. And so still high on Oklahoma, not as high as I was week 3 or 4. I think they lose another game or two. They still have a pretty tough schedule going into to the end of the year. But that weekend was a blast. I flew from Chicago where I was doing some training, went down to Dallas. We stayed in Deep Ellum down in Dallas. It's a really cool like kind of party district. There's a lot of bars and places to eat and all kinds of stuff. The Airbnb we stayed in was freaking phenomenal. It's like an apartment building that I guess they allow Airbnbs, but like 4 different points of security. You had to type codes in and stuff.
Nice.
But the Friday we went and played at it's either Indian Creek or Indian Hills. They're in Dallas, North Dallas. It was the same course that Bryson DeChambeau had his Breaking 50 with Dude Perfect on.
Nice.
And so I remember watching this back at the first of the year, like in March. The trees were still dead on the course during the video. But I told my brothers, because last year when we were supposed to go and we didn't get tickets to go down there, I was like, that was the course that I had picked out for us last year. And so we ended up playing it this year. And on hole, oh man, I think it was like hole 7. It was a little par 3 across a big ravine. And I was playing like crap. We rented clubs and all that, and I never felt like I was hitting the clubs very well. Mm-hmm. And I thinned one, and it was like 145, maybe 150, par 3. I hit my 9-iron. It didn't feel good at all. Real low flight, but it landed, I'm not kidding you, like 6 inches in front of the cup. Mm. And where my ball mark was to where it landed, it ended up, it was only like a foot, but it had to have literally skipped once and then went less than a quarter of an inch on the edge of the cup and stopped 6 inches behind the cup. The closest I've ever been to a hole in one in my life. Yep. And I'm kind of glad I didn't hit it, to be honest, because as soon as I hit it, it like rattled in my hand, you know what I mean? And it didn't feel pure and everything else. And if that would have been my hole in one,
it would have been like a lucky hole in one.
Yeah, it'd have been like an asterisk in my mind. My brothers would have went crazy and my dad, but plus I don't think I had enough money to buy the whole clubhouse beer there.
Probably not. Not at that course. That
course was phenomenal. Really cool setup. And my brother rode a bike, like a motorcycle with his bag on the front. Mm-hmm. And that was kind of cool. I rode it around a little bit. It's a electric bike.
Sure.
But it looked like a chopper. I wish I had a picture of it. I didn't get one.
I've actually seen those.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you know you're at a high-end golf course.
Yeah, exactly. But small world, as Midwestern as this is, the guy that had just got hired about a month or two before for the manager position there at the golf course was he coached at Kansas Westland for like 6 years.
Wow.
We made this weird connection because he was like, "Where are you guys from?" And Dad was like, yeah, Concordia, Kansas. He goes, oh, and he named off like 3 high school golfers from Concordia that are really
so
good.
crazy.
And Dad was like, yeah, how the hell do you know him? He was like, well, I was at K-Dub for like 4 years, and I coached. He recruited like 3 different golfers from Concordia.
That's so cool.
He ended up giving us a crazy-ass discount.
Yeah.
So Dad retired this year. Mom's big thing this year for his retirement party was to pay for me and my brothers, my dad to go golf somewhere. So Dad footed the bill. That dude saved Dad probably half the cost.
Wow.
He gave us all senior discounts. He like took $30 off of the club rentals. Like, I mean, it was such a cool small town Midwest feel.
I love that.
And it was right there in the middle of Dallas. I mean, it's crazy.
Crazy Dallas area.
Yeah, and it's just, it goes to show you what being just friendly and having connections with people goes for you in life. So, other than that, we had ramen. We have to have ramen. It's like a staple now. Every time we go down to Dallas for this trip, we did it 1 time, so now it's 2 times. So now that's another new thing. We get ramen and some sushi. But yeah, the trip was really, really fun. And then I stayed down there for the next week for training for work. But yeah, that was kind of my big highlight that I didn't get to cover the last episode.
Right.
And so it was, again, not the outcome we wanted, but the experience and the tradition lives on. So pretty excited about that.
So can I piggyback on your golf stuff?
Yeah.
Because I was just reviewing my stuff because new news, I have a new personal best, which Hannah was there to witness.
Hell
which was
yeah.
great.
Yeah, new news.
So my original personal best was a 45.
Yep.
And Hannah watched me play at 9 holes, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not 72.
Breaking 50, baby.
I'm the next Tiger Woods. No, so Hannah was with me, and that was actually kind of a last second thing because I had asked you and Derek if you want to go, you weren't available or whatever, and it was like one of those, like, it wasn't hot, it wasn't windy, and Hannah's just like, hey, like, you need someone to ride along? I was just like, yeah, sure, why not? And in classic Hannah fashion, I wasn't thinking about my swing, I wasn't thinking about my score. Like, I think we literally talked fantasy football almost the whole time.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Yep.
And and it was one of those things where I would just kind of walk up, take a quick practice swing, hit the ball. And what I've sort of implemented, and this is something I've kind of figured out, and I'll read you my scores over the last month of playing golf, is I've almost started playing grandpa golf. Of
Half
this, like,
swing?
no, not quite, but
Yeah.
essentially like just 100 yards dead straight, 100 yards dead straight, 100 yards dead straight in the hole, like for par, or
Yep.
in the hole for bogey, or like whatever it is.
Yep.
And like that's essentially how I played with Hannah's. I think at one point I made the comment that I've only hit 4 clubs: my 5-wood, my pitching wedge, my chipper, and my putter. Like
Hell yeah.
that was it. And that's just and it's been nothing but 5-wood off the tee because my drive, like, just
All over the
I
place.
can't trust it.
Yep.
But my 5-wood off the tee, it's just like, yep, 200 yards dead straight, like no problem, and I'm perfectly happy with that. And cool. But no, I was looking at this. So in the month of October, so this is starting October 3rd, I shot a 48. And I was trying to play 18, but ran out of time, got through 5 more holes. I was 8 over par through 5, so probably nothing major there. But then I was just looking, and on October 10th, on the front 9, because I played 18, I shot a 49.
Yeah.
And on the back 9, I shot a 47. I broke 100 for
Hell
the first time ever,
yes.
and I had no idea because the Russell Golf Course on 18 birdies doesn't have 18 holes. You
Yep.
can only do 9. But
Hell yeah.
I've never done that before.
That's awesome.
And it was
dude.
just playing grandpa golf. Like,
Yeah.
I literally just now, 3 minutes ago, as you were talking, I was like, oh, I should pull up my golf scores. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the same date. This is one of the dates I played 18. I broke 100 and I had no idea. So, like, yeah, super awesome. And then, yes, with Hannah, shot the 44, which was really great. And actually,
Yep.
tell you what, Chris, I'll just read it for you.
Yep.
Bogeys across the board, except on hole 8, I got a par.
Oh, yeah.
So-
there you go.
So that was my first ever double bogey free round.
Yeah.
Too.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
really good.
And again, it was just grandpa golf. And on top of that, and Hannah can attest to this, there were multiple putts that like I was essentially lag putting all day. There were multiple putts that either stopped just shy of the hole and coulda, shoulda, woulda gone in, or it was just a hair rider left and it would kind of like spin, but like still close enough to then just poke it in. So yeah, played great that day, which was awesome. Let me go back. And then the last time I went out, I shot 46 as well.
Damn.
The one over my previous personal best.
Yeah.
So yeah, October, great month of golf for me.
A little cooler.
40s across the board.
Yep.
And yeah, grandpa golf. I think in a weird way, this is going to sound bizarre, is when I did initially break both of my elbows and I went out, I did have to essentially kind of reteach myself how to swing because I couldn't extend my
the way.
arms the way I used to. And what I learned is I had lost so much power. So then, and on top of that, my accuracy wasn't really good. So I started on like the foregrip over rotating really, really hard. Like it's probably too much, but in doing that, my distance is back where it was, even with my previously bad grip. But now when I'm coming through, like the shaft is staying where it's supposed to and not flimsy in my weak little hands.
Yep.
And the ball's going straight. And
Hell yeah.
again, it's just 5 wood, get close enough for, a pitch, approach, or, whatever, and or a gap wedge. And
Hell yeah.
been playing good grandpa golf out there.
I have not played since Dallas.
Wow.
Yeah. It's kind of bizarre.
Well, I was going to offer we play on Friday, but apparently I'm on dad duty. So
Oh, dang it. I might be able to play it. I don't know. I got a lot of, I was talking to Anna. I got a lot of end of the year work to do right now.
Yep.
So, Hannah,
Yeah,
we had a party.
we did.
Yep.
We
You
had
want-
a Halloween party.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Murder mystery party.
Yeah. You died.
Maddie
I
C.
did. We threw it back to 2006 prom, which is funny because I didn't go to prom in 2006. But anyway,
Me
I was
either.
there. I was a
wasn't
junior in
there.
high school.
I was in my second year of seminary,
Okay. There you go.
so
That's crazy.
right.
I was too young to go.
Shit.
Actually, I take that back. I went as a freshman. Nope, not 06.
I was going to say that
was
would have been
07.
07. Yep.
Yep, sorry. Never mind.
I will say that there were a couple of people there that were not part of our usual hangout crew.
Yeah.
Who were also around the same age I was. So it was nice to have others in our social setting that at least know the things that I talk about.
Yep.
They're not just like, what is Hannah talking about? Nobody knows. But anyway, yes, it was a good time. I guess Alex had personally picked the character for me, and he was very pleased with himself. And I guess I was the one who died. And when you guys came upon my dead body, I was trying so hard not to laugh. So hard.
You actually didn't, like, you weren't even, like, convulsing. You did very good
Yeah.
holding it in.
Yeah.
It was hard because I was just sitting there and I was like, I could hear Chris. So when Chris was talking, I was like, oh, crap.
There's blood all over the curtains.
That actually was funny because I didn't notice that until you said it. I was just like, dang, what? Like, she basically exploded.
Pretty much. So yeah, it was a good time. Good time. So
Yeah, you were a OU recruit for baseball,
Yes.
which was great.
Yep.
I was the class clown who, I gotta be honest, that, like, last year was really fun, wearing the wig and getting all emo and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
This was right up my alley of just like, I'm allowed to spike the punch. I'm allowed to just be obnoxious. And like, yeah, it was so much fun.
yeah,
Shauna, if you're listening to this, you killed it.
Yeah.
it was fantastic.
Yeah, I had a fun time like thinking back to a person from a different town that I was trying to almost impersonate.
Right.
Which that was good. I did the whole chin strap, thin mustache look.
Yep.
Rex said I look like Baker Mayfield.
I mean,
Like I was trying to look like Baker Mayfield. I didn't think that.
and you won prom king,
I did win prom
so
king.
congratulations.
Yeah, and Rachel, aka Alyssa, that night, not my date, won prom queen.
Mm-hmm.
That whole thing was trippy.
Yeah, I could have swore that Alex and Shauna definitely set that up.
They did. Shauna actually told Katie. I do think she said you did still officially win prom king, but Jana won prom queen.
Oh, really?
Actually, yeah, Jana Schulte. So you won both times.
Hell yeah.
You won the rigged version and the non-rigged version.
Yeah.
I also correctly guessed the murderer, and I was the first one to actually point out who it was.
Yep.
I was the first one to notate who I thought it was, and then I think some people jumped on my bandwagon, like, oh yeah, like these clues kind of do point to that.
I was really hoping it was Alex, the teacher of the year.
When he listens back to this podcast, he will love that.
Yeah, that was, and dude, his outfit was like, he could have seriously pulled off a science teacher.
It was super funny.
It was hilarious. And then yeah, we had some babies. It felt like I know they're not. They're only a few years younger than us, but
new people to the party. Yes.
yeah, that were like 2006. I was 12. I was like, oh well, okay, yeah, that tracks.
I just like to point out that's how I feel sometimes
Yeah, right.
talking with you.
Which, fun fact, last year they were Cypapalooza babies.
They
and now
were.
they're Halloween murder mystery babies.
Yes.
So we're slowly integrating the
Yeah.
generation behind us.
Yeah, it's
of
fun.
like, oh hey, like yeah, we can still vibe, we can still party.
You know what? Speaking of Cypapalooza,
Mm-hmm.
let's just give a quick update. It's the first update of Cypapalooza because I finally sent out the invitation.
Yep.
I've sat on it for like 2 months and just honestly completely forgot about it. Cypapalooza is going to be anything but Christmas party this year.
Yeah. I
So-
kind of dig this theme actually.
Yeah. So I'm really excited.
At first I was annoyed with you and I was like, oh no, this is gonna be hilarious.
Right. So Rachel, I was kind of going back and forth with Rachel. I was like, I want to do something different, and I'm kind of getting tired of just the Christmas sweater thing, you know. And last year we did the red and green party, which was pretty cool. But I was like, what if we did anything but Christmas? And she was like, what, you mean a funeral? She just got done singing at a funeral that day. And I was like, honestly, yes.
Yeah.
Or 4th of July or St. Patrick's Day or
2006 prom.
yeah, like you pick an outfit.
Ooh, thank you for the St. Patrick's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day,
Kentucky Derby.
Like I want to see how many we can get that aren't overlapping.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, Arbor Day, somebody dress up like a tree. You know,
Redwood.
yeah, a redwood. I don't care what it is. It just I don't want it to be Christmas. The house is gonna be set up as Christmas. It's a Christmas party, but I don't want Christmas attire.
If this was College Mark, I would just have a cloth covering my loins and I'd go as Cupid.
Cupid. Yeah, or a toga party.
Yeah.
And so you have the Facebook invite. Just
Alan,
get on Facebook.
It's the same date every year.
the second Saturday
Second.
or first.
I was going to say,
Hold
it's
on.
never been the second.
It has been,
Well-
and we ran into a bunch of problems. The first Saturday,
Yeah.
December 6th.
There you go.
And so it's one of those things that, and I didn't do anything with the invite list. I literally copied what I had from last year, and I'm just crossing my fingers because it's always a big thing every year that somebody didn't get invited. And I wish it wasn't like that. Like if you look at the list, please somebody do. And if I miss somebody, just tell me so I can invite them. Because every year it's like one year I missed, I think Melissa and Danica both. But I invited both their husbands.
Yeah. Huh.
It's like, no, I didn't mean to do that. I'm an idiot. So excited for Cypapalooza. Already not looking forward to cleaning the house for it though. But yeah, the house will be clean. I'm home the week before this time. Last year, I tried to clean the house the weekend before. and then I was gone for the whole week.
You know, if
Before.
you want, you could just like, because I'm somebody who I would like, and even using Katie's help, make sure we go through and like that everybody's invited. You could just make me an admin if you really
True.
wanted
Very
to.
true.
And we would make sure that yes, both like Andrew and Danica get invited in the event that Andrew doesn't check his Facebook.
Derek and Dana, because
Oh
we invited
yes,
Dana to the Kentucky Derby party, but
But not
And
Derek.
Derek Dana, yeah.
True.
Derek was in town. So
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
need a committee. We need a committee for Sapapalooza. By the way, year 11. Holy cow.
that's
It's the 11th annual.
We're really old.
I really considered not doing it and just being done with 10 because we're getting so old. 10 was good.
By the way, are we actually starting at noon? Or
No, I
did you-
changed it. It's at 8. It's back to 8.
Okay.
Yeah, a little oversight.
I saw that and I was just like, huh. Like, I know we've talked about doing it during the day, but did he make the executive decision?
That would be cool though. Maybe for 12 we'll start at noon. See what I'm doing there.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the kids get older, and then the date or the time just keeps going down.
Sure.
Noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then when we get
back to 8.
yeah back to 8. But yeah, other than that, we finally are finishing up, wrapping up a huge project upstairs in our second floor of a lateral sewer pipe. And me and my buddy Heath ripped it all out yesterday. It was like 24 foot of cast iron
Ooh.
that we broke apart and took out. The first piece that we were able to take out was like 8 or 10 foot long. And all of the cast from the top of the pipe like fragmented and went inside of it. And so it was completely full of like rotted iron inside of the pipe. And it's been a year since I found it, and I have had water shut off on both sides of that pipe. So it was completely dry, which was a huge plus.
There you go.
So we were able to get all of the stuff out yesterday. Tomorrow he's coming back, and we're gonna try to do some plumbing and get it all plumbed up. All the sewer lines, all new water lines. Baby's gonna go back to usable, which I'm pretty excited about.
There you go.
So let's see. We have another update, maybe. Do we have another update on the last like 2 or 3 weeks?
2 or 3 weeks. Let's see.
Well, upcoming, you got a fun birthday happening this weekend.
Belle is turning 7.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. We are getting old. Yep. So 7th birthday. You're getting kicked out of the house.
Correct. She is having a high school musical party, and it's just her girlfriends that are allowed to be there.
Heck yes.
I'm kind of sad that Aunt Hannah wasn't invited. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Well,
You can come.
I will say she did invite Haley and Avery, which I thought was really sweet and funny.
That is awesome.
I don't know if they will make it, but I also don't know if they would want to make it because they would just be hanging out with a bunch of other 6, 7-year-olds.
Oh, 6, 7,
nice.
6, 7. Yeah, I mean, other than a couple trips I have planned for the next 2 weeks, hopefully we can do a podcast on Thursday next week.
Thursday or Wednesday?
Thursday. I'll be getting back at midnight on Wednesday.
Oh. I'm down.
Doesn't
Maybe.
bother me.
Okay. And then because Thursday night football will be on. It'd be kind of cool.
Sure.
We
We
could.
determined it was going to be a crappy game.
It's gonna be a crappy game, but we could get a TV set up right over there so we can have it on. Just
I mean-
keeping updates.
Regardless, we still have a good time no matter what we do.
True. Very true. And then the rest of the year, let's talk about just real quick. We're going to get to what, like maybe 4 more episodes before we cut it off.
Probably around there. Yeah.
This is episode 8.
9. No.
8.
Yeah. 8.
8. 9
6,
next
7?
week. Miss that next week 10. and that would be a week of Thanksgiving.
We usually hit around 12.
10 will be Thanksgiving week, and then 1 or 2 more. So that's kind of what to expect for season 9. Holy cow.
And which part of the reason we even do the mid-season NFL review is, we usually are on hiatus during
Playoffs.
the end of the year, like regular season, and then playoff time, because thus far we've been to 3 straight Super Bowls
Yeah.
by not talking about the playoffs
Very
on
true.
the podcast. So after we break, just know the next time you'll see us is Super Bowl Sunday when the Chiefs are playing in the 4th consecutive Super Bowl and winning.
But after our season finale.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, regardless of when season 9 ends, season 10 will be a celebratory day.
Yes. Yes, it will.
And what a way to kick off our double-digit season than with the Super Bowl victory.
Yep. Yeah. And I'm really excited because no team other than the Buffalo Bills have been to 4 straight.
Right. And the Bills didn't win a single one of them.
Right.
We won 2
Hell yes.
back-to-back since New England.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So first team to win 3 out of 4?
Yep. No, because New England did that. They won, but they
didn't go to that. They didn't go to the
correct.
third one.
They didn't go to 4 straight. So we would be considered better
New
than
stat.
the New England dynasty
We'd have a
of
new.
the early 2000s.
We'd have a new stat
Mm-hmm.
because that matters, right?
It does. New England didn't even make it. It was the Raiders and the Bucks. And now it's going to be the Chiefs and the Bucks or the Rams. Either way, I win money.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, we're going to end the show right here. So thank you guys for listening to season 9, episode 8 of In the Middle podcast. Mark, Hannah,
Psych.
anything else?
Nope.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye. That's a weird thing out there.
I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going
Just
to touch it.
leave it alone. Don't touch it.
All right. Have one of these pickles.
Yeah. I need to try one. I just didn't want to do it on the show because I knew my hands would be sticky and like. Oh, these are like big pickles.
Yeah, they're spears. Mitch did them with spears, and I was like, you know what? They're really good with the spears. He used Zing Zangs, which I do like. Yeah.
So you just soak it in Bloody Mary mix?
Yeah, you pour out like all the way down, almost past the label or right past the label of pickle juice, and then you just make a Bloody Mary. Although I didn't use any vodka in it,
Right.
but in case like the kids wanted to try a pickle,
Sure,
I was
sure.
like, I'm not gonna. I mean, it wouldn't have hurt them, but after dark, take that big pickle hurdle.
That's what we do in the After Dark show. That was really good. And now that I know this is a thing,
Yeah, dude.
Mark's
elevate
Mark's
the-
Bloody Mary mix,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but with pickles.
Very nice.
Oh, damn. It's going to be great.
it's one of those things that I don't know why we haven't made this a thing before now. Mitch saw it on. Oh, you know who it is?
I saw something.
What?
I don't know how we would be able to what's the term?
Well, spit it out.
Okay. When the brewery becomes a thing
Yes.
and I'm a part of it
Yes.
as the front of house manager for the bar,
Yes.
and part of that menu includes my Bloody Mary,
Bloody Mary pickles.
we need to be able to like either sell pickles,
Yeah.
and like this could be something that we actually like truly like on top of like bottling the beer and like all that sort of stuff, like
Pickles.
canning the pickles. But what I mean is like obviously we can't just buy like Clausen pickles, dump out half that like we would have to find somebody to supply the pickles,
Yep.
but
Homegrown.
start actually selling jars of it. But if we can't find someone to do that, then yes, we just repurpose or not old, but
Yeah.
we repurpose pickles that we buy and we just sell them at the bar for like $1 a piece or whatever.
Oh yeah, because that jar of pickles is like $4,
Yeah.
and then Bloody Mary mix.
When are we hanging out so I can have a Bloody Mary?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, actually, I just used up the last of my stuff, which was expired, but I was fine.
Yeah, no, you
So
can't hardly
I need
expire
to,
that.
I need to go buy a new Bloody Mary mix, but it probably wouldn't even be. Yeah, it wouldn't be Sunday. What's the Monday night game?
Oh.
It's Packers Eagles. Ooh,
Just you
'Kay.
two. I'll be out of town.
but
Dang
that's
it.
also Monday night. I don't do Bloody Marys after like 5
Yeah,
because
right.
bad things happen to your
I'll
colon.
just be at
What's-
your house when you get off work?
What's Sunday afternoon? What am I doing Sunday afternoon?
Well, that's like Bell's party and all that sort of.
I know, but I thought you weren't invited.
Well, no, but I'll be at Dave and Melissa's watching the kids there.
And we can't do Bloody Marys.
Well, no, we can't. I mean, yes, I typically have Bloody Marys there. It's just Dave does not drink anymore, so I don't make him any. And if I'm watching my kids, typically I won't make myself one because I have to then like get up every 5 seconds to go resolve a problem, and I don't get to actually enjoy my Bloody Mary.
Oh.
Makes sense.
I
It's
just
the same
drink
reason
it when I'm
Katie
yelling
doesn't
at
get
kids.
warm coffee in the morning because by the time she actually gets to her coffee, it's cooled down.
Mm-hmm.
Type of a thing. But no, that was my thought was like, ooh, not only could we make money selling beer, we could do that with my Bloody Mary mix and sell jars of pickles.
I don't know why that's not a thing.
I would buy like 3 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I made this on Monday night, and then you
Because
just
you
let
don't
it
even have to
marinate.
snack on that. You could use those in like a dish.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
but the key is you let it marinate.
Throw them on a hot dog, like a Chicago dog or something.
Oh my god,
Imagine that on a hot dog.
a bloody dog,
A bloody dog. Oh. All right, now we're selling that too. That's on the menu.
a bloody dog.
That's on the menu at the bar.
It sounds kind of gross.
We would come up with something far
Yeah.
more interesting for a name, but the concept would still be there.
That's awesome.
What about?
Chat GPT?
Yeah, I know.
Well, now I was starting to say like bloody Chicago, but then it just sounds like we're murdering everyone in
That
Chicago.
could be a fun take on like the whole mafia scene.
Yeah, it could be.
So like you could have like a theme night, mafia theme night, and then sell bloodied Chicago dogs.
This is the Italian bloody Chicago.
Pickleballs.
Trying to think.
Some marinated dog.
I
No.
know I can come up with something.
Yep.
But yeah, it would be
Chat GPT was going to come up with a good name.
yeah, be sweet.
I could not believe how easy that was too. I just made a Bloody Mary inside of that jar.
You know,
Done.
I did just think of one site, but it wouldn't apply here in Kansas. It would work in Oklahoma though.
What's that?
The Red River Dog.
Oh,
I said a red dirt dog, but
The Red River.
the Red River Dog.
Why is the river red? Because it's a Bloody Mary.
And that's not only just Oklahoma, it's also Texas.
Right.
Holy crap.
The Red River Dog.
Copyright.
But you can't
GM.
but you can't do it in Kansas is the point.
right.
No.
So you have to come up with yeah.
We got to try this though. I got to make a fancy ass hot dog and put one of these Bloody Mary dogs in it. Bloody dog sounds like
Yeah, no, Alan, I had the exact same thought, actually. So yep.
Shark Week.
Yeah, Shark Week.
That's hilarious. Yeah, dude, we chow on bloody dogs.
A
The Hangover Hound. The
Yeah.
Drunken Dog.
actually Hangover Hound's not a bad name.
That's not a bad name.
Because lots of times they say if you have a hangover, drink a Bloody Mary the
Yeah.
next
Exactly.
morning.
So there's the Hangover Hound, the Drunken Dog, the Loaded Bloody. I don't like that.
No.
The Bloody Dog of Destiny.
No.
But hold on.
Hangover Hounds.
What would be the Bloody Mary pickle with a dog and a Bloody Mary?
Oh.
Like it's a basket. It's a hangover cure.
Well, see, I was actually going to go in the opposite direction, and you do the hangover dog,
Oh, with
but
the
with
beer.
with a side of eggs, and then you do like a Nancy, so like a beer with orange juice in it.
Ah. Menus.
Okay,
Isn't that Nancy? Orange juice and beer?
I have no idea.
Isn't that what that's called?
Hot dog straw.
What is the name of the brewery? Like, have we even gone that far yet?
We did, but then the building changed, so it kind of changed the.
Okay. Yeah, I seem to remember we did a lot of things.
Apparently, it's called a beer mosa,
A beer mouse.
which I mean, I'm not surprised,
No,
but
I think
there's-
Nancy's what we call it.
I feel
around
like
this area.
Nancy is correct.
Yeah. Oh, pineapple and beer is a Nancy.
Maybe that's what I was
The
thinking of.
Brewer's Cure.
The brewer's cure at a brewery. I mean, that makes sense. Like, oh man,
The
let's just keep with the idea first.
yeah.
I think a name is going to come. I like the Hangover Hound.
Yeah, the Hangover Hound's great.
Yeah.
Because you know you're getting, and honestly, even if you did more of a like an open faced hot dog, and
Yep.
instead of a hot dog, you use like breakfast sausage,
Oh yeah.
but not necessarily like full blown like. That's not the right word. What's the? It's the type of sausage, but like you cook it in.
Oh, like a Polish sausage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a
Like,
brat.
so it's right, like a Polish bratish.
Like a kielbasa?
Yeah, because you eat those with breakfast.
Yeah.
So like instead of like an actual like hot dog, you do it with a Polish sausage. You put that on top, you know, and you make it like a Chicago dog. Now, granted, I don't like tomatoes, but
Yeah.
no, you do that, and then you have like a fried egg, like sunny side up or whatever. Your bun could be toasted.
Yep.
So that if you want to, you could like me, like dip it into your egg yolk,
Yep.
and then you have a beer mosa. The Hangover Hound meal. Yeah, I'm fucking hungry.
Dude, we
that
got to try this
sounds
out.
Incredible.
We got to try this out.
Tell you what's here?
What if we just did this on Sunday? We invite ourselves over to your in-laws. He has a Blackstone,
Here, hold on.
ceramic Blackstone.
Okay,
Even better.
just damn it, that won't work. Because we'd be getting back from NCYC that day. Hold on.
He's looking. He will find us a way.
Maybe our Thursday podcast for Thursday Night Football is just us on open mics, not in this normal setup, and we cook.
Okay,
And
here is a thought. It wouldn't coincide with the Chiefs game because it's the Sunday night game, but this could be a post-Cypapalooza breakfast
it could be.
Uh-huh.
because
Some of us
I
took
know
the Sunday off
typically.
after Cypapalooza.
Well, here's the
Yeah,
deal.
she's off on Sunday.
Typically, with Cypapalooza, what ends up happening, regardless of house, is we all usually wake up, like whoever's staying the night at our house, and then the next morning we usually have like Christmas Vacation or something on the television, and we all have our coffee and we rehash the night before.
Yep.
And we all already went to church, so that's not a problem. So
Except
we
for Rachel.
we could do a hangover breakfast like at our house,
Yes.
and we're cooking hash browns, eggs, you know,
Bloody Mary pickles.
yes, all that sort of stuff.
Bloody
And we
pickles.
have that, and then like then we're not interrupting like the Chiefs game or anything. Or if we elect not to do that, the following week is a noon game, and it's Chiefs Chargers, so rivalry game.
I like both ideas. We
Yep.
could do them both.
Yeah.
We'll We'll get better on the Chargers game.
Is it a very legit thing? It's a potential.
It's a legit dream, is what it is.
yeah.
It's a legit dream.
It's an actual real possibility of happening in Russell with investors and stuff. But is it something that's going to happen next year? No,
Yeah, it'd probably be 2 years if it does happen.
minimum.
Which actually, I have an update, but I don't want to be on a recording.
'Kay.
But
On a unrelated note, when I went to type in the note on what we were going to call it, the hang around, I had another note from you on something to talk about on the podcast
Oh.
because you knew that you were going to forget it. The virtual ruling versus the chain gang.
Oh, well, one, I did think it was funny that they pulled that out like during the Chiefs game, and that call benefited the Chiefs. Like, of course,
Yep.
that's when you do it.
yep.
But no, the note was, and yeah, I'm a little sad we're not recording for this, but because we were watching the game together, and when that happened, or no, that was
It
yeah,
wasn't-
because that was against the Commanders
Yeah.
on Monday Night Football, and we were watching that game together. No, the funny thing about that is as someone who is very into technology, and I just want the call to be right. It's the same reason why that stupid obviously I didn't get into it, but against the Bills when Patrick Mahomes threw the ball
Yeah.
and
It got tipped.
there was no call at first.
Yep.
And then the refs get together, they huddle,
Talked
and they're
for like a minute.
Is it intentional grounding? Is it not intentional grounding? Yeah, it's intentional grounding. So then they throw the flag. So it wasn't called in play,
Right.
and it wasn't even called immediately post play.
Oh, don't.
This was called after discussion.
Don't get me started. I was so pissed
Then
after this.
after they throw the flag, Andy Reid's like, no, that ball was tipped. Now, granted, Mahomes was saying his arm got hit, which wasn't his arm got hit, but it was long after he threw the ball.
he was more motioning like it got tipped.
He was kind of acting, I don't know. But either way, yes. So then the refs look at the footage and it's like, well, yes, the ball got tipped, but we called intentional grounding and that's not a reviewable play. It's like, but you didn't call intentional grounding until after you discussed it. So no, just say, hey, we discussed it. We thought it was intentional grounding. Turns out it wasn't. One, because the ball was tipped and therefore we can't call intentional grounding after the play. But two, yeah, the ball was tipped and everyone can see it was tipped, like whatever. So that's one thing. But the virtual chain gang thing is, I love like in tennis, like did the ball hit the line or not?
And it's right then.
Do I love the baseball with the strike zone and all that sort of love all of that stuff. But in a weird way, like if you're still going to have the chain gang, that did suck some of the anticipation out of it from the standpoint of when they run onto the field, you're like, oh, they got it. And then they pull that chain and they stick in the ground and it's like, no, because it is short. And then you can be mad of well, that was a bad spot, whatever, human error, that type of thing. But instead we were all just waiting. And then this goofy little image popped up on our screen acting like the ball was short. And granted, that was probably, yes, the correct call or whatever. And it benefited the Chiefs and all that sort of stuff. But it was so anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
It almost needed a drum roll.
or something. They need to spruce that up because if this
Yeah.
is going to become the new norm,
Yep.
there has to be a way to make it exciting because that is kind of part of the chain gang. Is is it? Isn't it? 6, 7? I don't know.
Right.
But instead,
Jim Harbaugh is still mad about a call from when JT Barrett was playing quarterback for Ohio State, and he said that the ball was short by this much, which it was not. The chain gang put it where it was supposed to. Jim Harbaugh was just a little salty because it called it and go his way, and I think that was also a year he lost. But anyway, so yeah, that I still remember that, not just because it was against Michigan, but
Right.
because those are the plays that make or break the game.
Yep.
right. And again, whether they're doing that with a microchip in the ball or I don't know. I don't know the technology behind it, what they're doing,
AI.
why we got the image that we did. Like
That was literally Chat GPT.
it looked really bad. It looked really bad.
Hey
And
Siri, did
yes.
he just get that?
the fact that this was Monday Night Football,
Yeah.
and the call went for the Chiefs, and no one had ever seen the virtual measurement before. Like it was
was
just a
like,
bad look for the whole like NFL is rigging it for the
Sure.
Like, oh, it was so bad.
Honestly, though, going back to the penalty that shouldn't have been a penalty, but I'm glad they didn't reverse it because that would have set precedents on penalties.
Sure.
Because, but to the
And
announcers,
did that
made,
cost us the game? No,
No.
because I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, that's the same drive we then got a 4th and 17.
yes,
Which was, I am obviously very against chasing points. I didn't like we went for 2 when we
I
did.
loved
Like I
that
would
we went for 2.
but maybe we weren't in Butker's range. I can't remember specifically on the field where we were. But
No,
it was 4th and
it was
17, and
too
it's
far
like,
out.
guys, I get our defense has not been playing great, but like Andy, it is 4th and 17.
Dude, we
Like,
were down
what are you
14.
doing?
we were down 14 with like 6 minutes to go in the game.
I think it was like 7 and like it was like 7:47 or something.
Still.
But I know,
Like
but like
we're
I was
losing that game if we don't
I
go
was
for it.
so annoyed, and then when it worked, I was like going back to the very beginning of the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, why does shit always work out for them?
Right.
Like every football fan was just like, oh, of course the Chiefs like got that 4th
Yeah.
and 17, and I'm sure there were people like zooming in like there was holding on this play. I would like to remind everybody that for years, as a Chiefs fan, I had to watch, like, yes, particularly the heart attack game, Tom Brady get 3rd and 10 after 3rd and 10 after 3rd
Yeah.
and 10, and it's just like, please stop getting these
and
long
in that same freaking game, I still remember it. Tom Brady's face mask got brushed
yeah,
15 yards.
yeah, no,
Like
it wasn't all rosy for Chiefs fans. We've been on
Yeah.
the receiving end of back-breaking 3rd and 4th down plays. We've been
Yep.
on the receiving end of bad flags. Like,
Yep.
it just happens to be our time where, yes, we're on national television where they're debuting ChatGPT virtual measurements that go in our favor. And then, yes, you at that point can probably be like, NFL's a little rigged.
Yep.
Because it was bad.
But I'm just glad they didn't return or pick up the penalty
Yeah.
that after review to set precedents for whatever type of shit that could go like
Right.
that could freaking turn into so many other penalties that get either flat or waived or thrown
Right.
if we do that every play.
Well, and that's the thing too, is another just argument I've seen a lot of people having online is like the whole like Josh Allen like throwing his head back like he got his like neck
Who
snap.
cares?
Well-
Everybody does it.
Well, no,
Pat's the
that's
king
the thing
of it.
is I'm pretty sure Pat twice in that game got hit like near the out of bounds line, and he definitely did the whole like like-
Right.
and it's like, dude, our quarterback does it too.
Right.
Like, and again, if
I don't like
if
it at all.
Mahomes gets that flag, everybody's like, oh, look at Mahomes, he's a flopper. And it's like, yeah, Josh Allen does it too.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to get the calls. It's the same reason Brady, anytime anyone even sneezed on his helmet, he was looking at the ref like, all right, like,
Right.
hit me on the head. Like they're trying to get calls. Now
I hate it. I
It's
still don't like it.
It's exhausting regardless of sport. Doesn't matter if it's basketball. Doesn't matter if it's football, soccer.
Right.
I almost said Fokker. that's why I was like, hold on.
Meet the Fockers.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
do it on that movie too. Yeah.
Like, no, it's all awful when you're, yes, trying to get the penalty. And I understand, like, hey, do whatever it takes to win. It's not cheating, but it feels Bush League.
Yes.
And that's why I don't like to see it.
Yep.
Is don't do that shit. Like,
You know
either
who
get the
doesn't?
call or you don't.
You know who doesn't do that?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
You know why? Because
Because
he just runs people over.
because he'll run somebody over going out of bounds and then say, "Get in the weight room, little boy."
Yeah. Dude, Baker's so awesome, man.
Yeah. I wish Pat had that same type of attitude. Like,
Well, he does when it's like if he's not going out of bounds, he does do that. He will lower his shoulder, try to run people over, like that sort of stuff. Or like even that one Niners player, like when he scored the touchdown the one time and like just straight truck stick the dude.
Yeah.
That was super awesome. But you can't do that and then literally on the next series
Flop.
Yeah, you're getting ready to go out of bounds. Someone barely taps you. You throw your arms up. You snap your head back. Like, pick a side.
Right. And
either be a flopper or be a tough guy. You can't do both.
Yeah. And that's my point. It's like I wish he would be more consistent with just being just a football player.
Yeah.
Like that's what it comes down to.
And like Josh
Don't try to
Allen,
act.
dude's a truck. So like, of course, run people over, do all that stuff, quit the flopping. Now, Lamar, little skinny boy Lamar, yeah, if I'm Lamar, I'm faking every single tackle that there is. Well, no, but that's what I mean. It's like body type wise, it's like you don't expect Lamar to run people over. So if I'm Lamar, every single time I get hit, whether it's a sack, whether I'm running out of bounds, whether I'm running for a first down, or whether I'm trying to stretch it in for the goal line touchdown, the second I get hit, I'm acting like it's the largest hit I've ever taken in my life because I know that if someone ever actually does put their pads on me, I'm probably getting injured. Whereas Mahomes, Josh, like, knock it off, guys.
Right.
Cam Newton, like, quit.
Yeah.
Stop all that stuff.
And that's where, I wish just go out and play football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Like stop with the theatrics. It happens in basketball all the time. Trey Young was the worst about it when he was at Oklahoma. Every time he'd go into the lane, his head would go back.
Yeah.
Like he'd get.
And he did that against KU so much.
He did.
I mean, he did it all the time. But
Yeah. Buddy Hield was probably the best at just basketball.
Yeah.
For Oklahoma. Trey Young, I hated watching him. I
I
loved watching him shoot threes, but anytime he drove, I was like, oh, here's the head flop.
Yep.
It's the same crap. LeBron, the biggest freaking dude ever to play point guard, and he flops going into the lane. Like, what are you doing?
If anyone's allowed to flop, it's like someone like Steph Curry or something.
Right.
LeBron? No. That'd be like Shaq flopping. And the one time he did it, everyone's like, Shaq.
Come on. And
Shaq.
and then he gets over that goofy ass smile. Yeah. You were fucking. Yep.
That was the funniest swap of all time.
Yeah. Unreal.
Yeah. I hate that stuff. But or again, like Jane Daniels, perfect example. Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Little scrawny dude, you act like you just got hit by a fucking cement truck.
Yeah.
Every
Kyler
time
Murray.
you get hit, please. Yep. Same thing.
Yep.
If Kyler did it, I'd have no issue. Like, nope, that is a teeny tiny boy trying to get 15 yards and trying not to get smoked by the linebacker or safety or whoever.
350-pound lineman that runs a 4.4.
Yeah. Kyler's not lowering his shoulder for anybody, okay?
Right.
Like, but no, if your name is Mahomes, your name's Lamar, your name's or not Lamar, Josh, or just any of those big Daniel Jones, like he's a big boy.
Yep.
Like, yeah, Daniel Jones, I want to see you flopping.
Yeah. I've seen Dak do it too. Like, why?
Right.
You have no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are already the face of the Cowboys. You get enough ridicule.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't need to do anything to add to it.
You know who doesn't do that? Jalen Hurts.
Nope. I
dude's
haven't seen him
He's
flop.
going to give us a whole OU.
I think it's an OU quarterback thing.
Let's be honest, he was an Alabama quarterback who lost his job
Yeah.
to Tua.
And then went to Oklahoma. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But he played at Oklahoma and he was awesome. I loved him. All right, let's get out of here.
Cornrows back then.
No, he went straight clean cut for Oklahoma.
Was it?
Yep.
Okay.
He had
I
the
thought he
big
had cornrows at Oklahoma.
No, it wasn't cornrows. It was always the big dread at the back, something like that.
Well, yeah, it wasn't his like buzz cut that he has now, is what I mean.
Yeah, at Oklahoma he was. When he went from Alabama to Oklahoma is when he clean shaved.
Gotcha. All right. Well.
Yeah.
Good shit.
It's it. So
I might
this
need
is
another one of those pickles before I leave.
Oh yeah, here you go. Well, thanks for watching, guys.
We want to rate someone?
Season
or-
9, episode 8 is.
Probably have enough people in here. Look,
Are we rating?
we can.
Oh,
I don't know how much. Well, no, you have to click the raid.
I know, but how many people do we have watching?
That's why I was trying to figure out.
Oh, okay. Nah, we're not gonna raid. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye.